face?
Because I was kind of exhausted from needing to poop.
Well, those are like the first words people hear on the stream now.
Good.
You had to poop.
I was having pooping problems.
Yes. Dear God, that is loud.
It is loud.
It's at 5%. We're gonna go down to 2%. Anywho, so I'm doing this again. Last time I did this, which was last night, turns out that when I was trying to dual stream on both Twitch and Facebook, the Facebook feed just died, and the Twitch feed would like die for like 10 minutes and then come back in. So, trying this again.
On both?
No,
No?
just Twitch.
Why?
I don't know, I'm having so many problems with Facebook as a streaming platform. And everybody's like, Facebook's the way to go because you get more views on Facebook than you would on Twitch. But I'm like, I have yet to successfully stream on Facebook without, you know, just dealing with a massive amount of issues.
But who's saying that you'll get more views on Facebook instead of Twitch?
Some other people I've talked to about streaming. It's just that you have an easier time finding an audience.
Well, yeah.
But, you know, I hate to say it, but I have yet to be convinced. You know?
I mean,
So-
I don't know how you would have an easier time finding an audience. Like, it's only gonna be sent to family and friends.
Well, no, there's like this whole Who's Live thing on Facebook too.
But there's also a Who's Live on Twitch thing too.
I don't know. Everybody just says that they've found more success on Facebook over Twitch, and like I said, I haven't even managed to successfully stream on the platform despite my best efforts. So
Fair enough.
I'm going to continue with tried and true Twitch. And hello to you, Pelican Haddock.
Why? Where's the super glue? Super glue.
Yes, it is indeed Advanced Sonic.
Yes. Oh, I'm old and tired.
Like Pokemon Advance.
What?
There was an entire the Hoenn series was called Pokemon Advance.
I do not recall it ever being called Pokemon Advance.
Yeah. Everything about the Game Boy Advance was Advance, including the animes.
I do not recall that at all.
Yeah, the entire Hoenn series was Pokemon Advance.
Like the anime? Yeah, I recall that.
That's what I'm saying. The Pokemon animes were called Pokemon Advance.
Yeah, but I meant the games itself.
No, the games were Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I just remember them being coded.
What do you take me for?
I don't know. Boom, almost done with the
Do
boy.
I look like an idiot to you?
No. Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
No.
Should he sleep on the couch tonight, chat?
I mean, I can't. And if I do, I'm shoving all the clothes into the floor.
The couch in here.
This one's too small.
You've slept on it before.
Very uncomfortably.
Very willingly, I might add. I had nothing to do with it.
I was curled up in a ball of pain.
And farts.
Yeah, that's
Very
it.
rancid farts.
It wasn't my fault, okay? I had very bad medical problems.
His butthole was clogged, and I had nothing to do with that either.
I mean,
God damn
That's
it,
like a
Shonen Whammon.
simplified, you know, simplification of what happened. There. I have completed Reeves and what's his dick now. Now I have
Wormwood?
to paint him. Yeah. I forget what this guy's name is specifically, but he's the druid that like Wormwood replaced his skin and organs with it. roots and tree bark, whatever. Really random things we're talking about.
Zach kind of knows. He plays Circle.
Oh, neat.
And when I say Zach, I'm not talking third person.
I am aware because you play Legion, first off.
But what about other people who may watch this in the future and are just like, doesn't Connor also call himself Zach?
Fair.
Because sometimes when I refer to people, I stand.
I'm gonna read. I'm making loud
He's
noises.
talking about the
Yeah,
Doppler, or what is the two?
Arguses?
Yeah,
Argi?
is it the Argus?
Yeah, well, there's 3 different Argus now.
Okay.
There's,
What's the other one?
What one?
Okay, so the battle box comes with a Warp Wolf,
A Warp
an
Wolf,
Argus,
an Argus,
and
and a Gorax.
Gorax. Not to be confused with a Lorax.
Oh yeah, he can't get sneak attacked, yeah. But yeah,
I got people into a lot of board games.
the game's cool. We actually, I guess, do you want to talk about?
Yeah, we can definitely talk about the upcoming plans to start doing tabletop as a regular.
Yeah, we have a plan to do so very soon, and that is going to be a game that hopefully will.
July, I think we're going to be doing our streaming will be entirely focused on tabletops.
Yeah, because that's tabletop.
Well,
There's tabletop day on.
Yeah, tabletop day, but we're gonna, why celebrate just a day when we can celebrate a whole friggin' month?
Yeah, like I've been very adamant about getting War Machine off the ground and stuff like that. So
I've been more adamant about just doing more regular,
tabletop stuff.
well, just regular streaming in general and videos.
Yeah,
Which I think I haven't done the worst. I mean,
we're keeping to the whole schedule so far.
my little stunt for Christmas kind of screwed things up a little bit, but
Fine.
doing 2 videos and not fixing.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Just thought since it was Christmas and all, everybody would want maybe an extra video.
fair enough. But I can't wait for the pickle guy.
Yes, the Pickle Man.
I need to get that small sound or that small clip and just like have it as another video.
Should still be on the computer. I didn't remove those yet. I did remove a bunch of other old videos though,
I got you.
just in case there were issues and I had to repost them.
But yeah, like
Okay.
to continue my train of thought, I was very adamant about getting a Warhammer or War Machine and Hordes off the ground, so I bought a lot of things to do so.
Yeah, we are pretty set on buying on at least the base equipment. We do still need things like additional cameras and what is it?
Lapel mics and some stands.
The lapel mics. Fuck! Did you see me? Did you see that shit? I died like I lived.
yes, I guess so. Adamant special, yeah, that's right.
Adamant nature?
Yeah, because that's what he has.
Adamant's
Very much so.
attack.
No, he got it right. He was just saying, because I was very adamant on doing it, so.
Attack up, special attack down.
Yep, get it? Because I use that.
Yeah, I get it.
Adamant. And then also we want to do some Pokemon.
Yeah. If you haven't seen our channel, I just dropped a video about unboxing an entire booster box for Pokemon Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze.
You did get 2 very nice cards in it.
2 full art copies of Crobat V, but that was the most notable pull in there.
But he's been watching. But the Crobat V, what are you talking about? Notable pulls. Those are great pulls.
But I'm saying those were the only notable pulls in my opinion.
I guess, yeah.
Like, everything else was like a $2 card or less.
I mean, yeah, but Eternatus is pretty sweet.
Eternatus VMAX is okay. I mean, it's winning in Japan, but it's not doing anything here in the States.
Well, it will once Crobat VMAX comes out.
Yeah. I mean, Hydreigon, I think, is probably going to be a pretty good card.
Yeah.
Since it has the Blastoise ability.
Yeah.
Okay. So I did a little bit of more research on Morpeko. So it's not a perfect Sableye.
What do you mean?
The new Morpeko coming out in Japan is not a perfect Sableye.
Oh yeah, the full art Vs are very pretty. But yeah. Why do you say that? I thought it was...
So Sableye, for one, Darkness Energy allowed you to grab 2 item cards and add them to your hand.
Okay, but
Morpeko can only grab...
It only grabs 1.
Yeah. I still think it'll see some play.
And
more in dark decks than anything now.
I'm still not convinced, but I could be just completely wrong
Well,
and ignorant.
in like a deck that cares about like dark Pokemon eating up bench space, like Eternatus VMAX.
But they normally just play
well, Morpeko's still
Obstagoon lines more than anything to fill up that space because Zigzagoon and Lanoon both.
Yeah, but you still need
just
8 Pokemon on the bench, and Zigzagoon only counts for 4 at most.
It is. You don't know what you want to play? I'm playing the Good Pupper.
I
love the Good Pupper.
I'm playing this weird jank budget deck right now, which I will be posting a video of.
We'll probably just play some.
Yeah, but I actually want to do a deck profile.
I mean, yeah. Fair.
Talking about the deck strategy and everything in it.
A good fighting type deck?
I
don't even know
I don't
what
know.
that would be.
I would actually say if you want to play like a crazy out there deck right now, play Mad Party.
Mad Party?
It's the deck that I said was like Night March.
I want to actually try to build that.
They brought Night March back essentially in the form of Mad Party.
Oh yeah, like in Rock Zoroark.
Yes,
that was when I was interested in starting to play the game, because I wanted to play that deck, or I just wanted to play pure Zoroark.
So I wanted to play a jank.
But yeah, I want to sit down and like see if I could build a Mad Party deck. It looks cool. I wonder if there's anything else that has Mad Party that I could use, or if I'm just limited to what was in Darkness Ablaze.
There might be a couple.
Because like, but yeah, is there any fighting type decks running around right now?
There will be once Urshifu.
Oh yeah,
hits.
But they're dark type, or there's dark type. Oh wait,
no, yeah, Colossal VMAX.
That's right. Yeah,
but
Colossal's pretty good.
Rapid and Single Strike, I think will have some. We'll be bringing some stuff to the table for fighting types.
I mean, yeah, if you're like both Ursifus are really really good, but you don't really play much outside of them for fighting, because everything else is like water or fire.
But the
dark.
One of the most notable energies is provides fighting energy.
Or dark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Phalanx. That's right.
Phalanx V.
Yeah, Phalanx was a cool deck, but it's not. Yeah, it doesn't hold any tournament wins yet.
Fighting hasn't really seen much since Marshadow.
They lost a lot recently, though.
Yeah, but there really hasn't been much since Marshadow GX.
Yeah.
And that was actually an expanded. I guess the most we've seen out of fighting really was Lycanroc. And that was just as an alternative attacker. Because he just double colorless in a fighting energy and you were good to go. Especially with Puzzle of Time, but now Puzzle of Time is banned.
I also still have my Pika Rom deck I need to look into.
I have my Reshazard deck, but I actually like.
Blitzy.
I actually like my. I actually like the Battle Sense Charizard deck a little bit more.
It's kind of neat.
It's oddly aggressive.
I like my Good Pupper deck.
Now, I will admit it puts me at risk of decking out.
You should be fine. No one plays Middle, right?
No, Mill's not a very common thing in Pokemon. Other than Self-Mill.
I was being very sarcastic.
Well, anything that stops other players from playing the game gets banned.
Well, I I'm saying that mill should be a win con, especially since they put it on Pokemon to mill people up. So honestly, it's not that should be banned. It should be the garbage cards that go along with it.
You mean the cards that like mill out your opponent's hand on top of that?
Well, no, like, you know, the pickaxe salute or whatever it was called. Not a pickaxe. Was it a pickaxe?
Yes. It was the ice.
Yeah, ice pick thing. Things like that should be banned because they set up loops where your opponent actually can't progress the game while you mill them out.
Well, I mean, they ban anything that essentially makes your opponent...
ice pick. Yeah. Or ice axe.
Yeah. But, I mean, a lot of things that...
But personally, I think that mill should be a viable strategy. Especially since Pokemon has a lot of card draw in it that's, like, free. So... It's
not free. It's usually...
It's more free than any other card game I've ever seen.
But you also start with a much smaller deck as a result. Because...
What do you mean?
Remember, I told you the math on it.
But that doesn't matter at all. If there's no way to take advantage of such, then like, it doesn't matter if you start with a smaller deck or not.
Well, I'm just saying, you actually, because you draw your hand of 7, then you take 6 cards off the top of your deck.
I'm aware. I'm just saying, like, if there is no way to take advantage of that person, you know, going through it, it doesn't really matter if it's not free or not.
I mean, they've already done weird mill and stall decks. Because mill decks turn into stall decks in Pokemon.
I mean...
Because there's no way to do mill without playing stall.
I mean, if they let you mill more cards than 4 per attack, then yeah, there would.
Okay, but then how's that fair?
Your opponent doesn't play all their draw 7s and garbage like that. That was how it's fair, because your Pokemon are still going to get one shot, and they're going to have to pick up 6 prizes where you're going to have to.
But then they would have to
60 cards.
But then they would have to make cards to rectify that issue.
No, they wouldn't.
Mill.
No, they wouldn't. You know how they would do that? Your opponent just wouldn't play I draw 7 here kind of cards, you know? They would just be like, okay, KO your Durant. I pick up a prize. Durant mills for like 10 cards or something. And then they kill that Durant, and then another mill. You know, like...
Okay, but let's...
Economy-wise, you only have to pick up 6 prizes where the opponent has to mill you out roughly 60 cards. Not exactly 60 cards, but roughly.
Much less than 60 cards. You're starting at a 13-card draw.
So, okay, fine, 50, or 47 cards. That's still, you know, let me do the math. 41 cards more than picking up 6 prizes.
Okay, but there's still setup
Judge and Marnie, yeah. And plus, there is Judge and Marnie in the set where you can actually shuffle cards back in. They also are just let you do that. Ordinary Rod, anyone?
It picks up specifically Pokemon and energy. You lose
what,
out
you're not going to mill those from, you know, a mill tin or something? Like, I'm just saying there are so many things that already circumvent it that they should have more potent mill cards than Durant Attack that mills 4 maximum, you know?
I mean, milling 4 is actually quite devastating.
Disagree. That is really underpowered, comparatively. And the only reason that it's any type of dangerous is because you, as a player, you can be like, okay, I draw up to 3, okay, now I draw up to 7, okay, or then play those 3 out, then draw up to 7, and stuff like that. Mill is life. I'm just advocating for my personal favorite archetype.
I don't think mill is a strategy that needs to be in Pokemon.
I think it should be. I think it should be because then it would actually make people think a little bit more when they play cards like Professor's Research and things like that. I'm just saying. You know?
I'm just saying that it doesn't respect the spirit of Pokemon.
I think it's an alternate win con and should be.
There's already several win cons in Pokemon. There's total. There's prize. There's prize. There is.
Which is
complete
fine,
removal
but that's
of the field.
But those are both the normal win cons. None of them are alternative win cons. alternative win cons aren't really a thing. I just want Blissey VMAX. What would a Blissey VMAX even do?
Mass heal.
Ew, I hate it.
At least that's what I would assume a Blissey would do.
Plus, also, it would be a great way to, challenge these, one prize decks that, you can't actually beat otherwise. And then you would, because you're in a mill deck, you're clearly just going to be outclassed by VMAX card and multiple prize card Pokemon.
Not true, because a lot of them require heavy setup, usually requiring you to dig through your deck hard.
But doesn't Mill also? Because Mill does need a big setup. I keep referencing this Durant deck, but it was you had to have all 4 Durants on board, and it would mill 1 card per Durant on board, and then you would have a Mew in the active, so it would be able to mill 1 plus 4 on the bench, so you would get to mill 5 cards. That's how deep you would have to go for this Durant deck.
I'm just saying.
Reprint Blissey Lost Thunder. I don't even know what it does. But devotion to Blissey.
Yes, his devotion to Blissey is strong.
Also,
I'm just saying. I don't think Mill respects the spirit of Pokemon.
I 100% think that Mill is a good and healthy thing for the format, since a lot of cards are very much just a free draw in the game, in my opinion.
But they're not. They usually are once per turn action. Or end your turn action.
Sort of, yeah, I guess.
Like, Snorlax ends your turn. Yes, it's a massive draw.
Yes, but you can mix that plus a professor's research in a turn, plus getting multiple searches off of it too. All of these things are card advantage that I personally think that Mill would actually keep in check if they push it any further than it already is.
I don't think Mill needs to be something in Pokemon, though.
I think it should be. Like I said, if their power creep up these powerful search and draw effects continue.
But that's always been in the game. Professor Oak has been a card since the beginning.
I get
Actually, Professor Oak was broken.
Yeah, because
Bill was broken.
Bill was just a draw too, but yeah.
But you could play 4 copies of it in one turn.
Yeah, I'm aware of this. I'm just saying,
so
but that's not the problem. The searches are the problem when it comes to like power creep. Like the draw, plus also you get to stack on top of that these Pokemon abilities that are also just free draws. I'm just saying, if it gets any more worse, I would want a Mill strategy to be more viable. And it would have to just be an aggressive Mill strategy. It wouldn't even have to be a stall strategy, because then it's not fun.
I mean, but it would have to in order for it to survive.
But if it's aggressive, like I said, if it, instead of switching out for full setup, milling 5 cards, maybe full setup it mills 10 cards. That's pretty aggressive, and it would keep it competitive with certain decks, but would get completely destroyed by any fast deck.
Well, that's the thing. Pokemon's not fast. It still takes 3-4 turns to set up.
No, I don't see that often, I guess, because a lot of the times I just see, turn 1 I went through half my deck and set up, and then turn 2 I attack, KO your attacker. It kind of seems what I have experienced so far.
I mean, you're also going up against decks that are like you're playing against fire decks, which are.
But I mean, even when I was playing Pokemon Online or like the TCG Online, that's just what I saw. Like it was turn 1, go through half my deck. Turn 2, set up my attacker and attack, kill your active Pokemon, and now you're at a back foot. This debate is very entertaining. I'm betting.
I mean, it is if you're a fan of the Pokemon TCG.
Fair enough.
Because, we're having a clash of ideology and,
also, if you really, really, really like Mill. Because nothing really else has been on the debate. Another thing, Zach says he likes big Pokemons, which adds me to another thing. That would be another good deck against such problems, like the big bulky Pokemon decks, where you can't just one-shot them and they can one-shot you. That's really hard to, get through. Maybe if you mill them out.
I mean, yes, it would definitely end stall decks. But this doesn't look anything like Angel Island, by the way. Just saying.
I don't know what Angel Island looks like, so I don't know.
You do know what Angel Island is because you played Sonic 3. It was the first zone you went through.
Ugh, I don't remember it.
It was the jungle zone.
I'm pretty sure I have blocked out every instance of me playing any of the 2D Sonic so far.
You were actually having fun playing Sonic 3.
I mean, I was having fun playing all the Sonics. I'm just not good at them, so
I mean, you made it the furthest in Sonic 3.
Fair enough.
As Knuckles. Of all the characters. You didn't even get a game over yet. Technically, that playthrough should still be going on.
Oh. That's funny. But, is there anything else we'd like to argue about in Pokemon that's not about Mill? That I could probably eschew back to Mill? How about Pokemon you want to get reprinted?
Pokemon I want reprinted?
Like, either new cards of said Pokemon, can't be Charizard, or a Pokemon from the past.
Well, I mean, right now, Charizard actually has really good cards, so I don't really...
Yeah.
I would personally like Blacksmith reprinted.
Ugh.
Which was retrieve 2 Fire Energy cards from your discard pile and attach them to one of your bench Pokemon.
Oh, excuse me, you want both a, recover 2 Fire Energy from the deck, or from the bin, and a attach 2 from your hand and draw 3 in the same deck?
Well, there's going to be leaving soon.
Zygarde EX.
Amy, why are your legs so weak? Why did you choose to skip leg day?
I mean...
In a running game. In a game about running, the worst thing you can do is skip leg day.
I'm just saying, why do you want fire to just be dominant most of the time?
Because fire's my favorite typing. And I like fire playstyle. It's aggressive.
I just wanted to play Honchkrow really bad, so I kind of actually want a Honchkrow V to kind of do something like the GX one did. That's what I want.
So, I finally figured out what Dark's gimmick is. It's always based on the number of other Dark Pokemon you have in play.
Is it though?
Usually, that's how Zoroark did it.
I guess, yeah.
And that's how Eternatus is doing it.
Never had a water deck. I mean, if I had to choose my favorite typings, it's probably Poison. But Poison's kind of in this weird...
It's in Dark right now.
Limbo world where it's in Dark now, but was in Psychic earlier?
Yes.
And then...
It was originally Grass, then moved to Psychic, now in Dark.
Yeah.
So, I honestly think what they should have done, they moved the wrong typing first off.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really argue about that because I can agree with you on this.
I think Ghost should have moved to, I really think Ghost should have moved over to Dark.
Rapid Strike looks really cool, honestly.
I don't currently have an opinion on it. I need to see it in action before I really...
I mean, I think the cards just look cool. Yeah, Ghost and Dark should be the same,
I'm a little sad that Shaman EX got banned.
Get ruined, Shaman EX.
Well, it's only because of Scoop Up Net.
Yeah.
Because Scoop Up Net failed to...
Say EX on it.
Well, it doesn't have to even say EX, because a bunch of other cards that are specifically designed to do EX on them now say cards with rule boxes on them, which include EXs, GXs,
and
Vs,
and
breaks.
tag teams as well.
Well, tag team is GX.
GXs, yeah.
But breaks and Prism Stars are also on that list, because they have special rule boxes on them.
Yeah.
So, it actually covers its bases by doing that. But I guess because Scoop Up Net works on GXs, breaks, and Prism Stars still.
Does it work on GXs? I didn't think it worked on GXs.
No, EXs, I mean.
Okay.
Scoop Up Net works on EXs.
Well, maybe that was before they realized that they could...
Scoop Up Net's part of the same net, it's part of the same set that has cards already with that wording on it.
Oh, I wonder why they did that.
I guess maybe they thought, well, EXs aren't necessarily as strong as GXs and Vs, but...
And then they were probably looking at, like, Shaman, and they were like, well, we kind of want to push this Crobat, so...
Well, Shaman's too broken otherwise.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying they probably want to push that Crobat, so that means they gotta
but
kill
Jirachi,
something else.
there's a Jirachi EX that has the same ability as Tapu Lele.
So?
Tapu Lele GX was a big deal.
So?
They didn't do that with Tapu Lele.
Well,
They didn't ban Shaman, or Jirachi EX
well, yeah,
when
but
Tapu Lele GX came out.
yeah, but Shaman is a popular card, was a popular card in older formats, where is it not?
Yeah, but
And with Scoop Up Net, it would have been broken.
Jirachi was a popular card choice as well.
Yeah, but
Because
I'm just saying that...
Tapu Lele is a better version of that card regardless because it actually has a usable attack.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that, like, if you'd let me get through the thought process, they were just looking at Shaman and looking at Crobat. They do very similar things, but Shaman's slightly better.
Shaman has more utility.
And people have already got a lot of Shamans, but they want people to buy and get the new Crobat. So they take a card like Scoop Up Net, which now makes Shaman broken, and use it as the reason to ban the card in the older format, so that maybe people will pick up some Crobats.
I guess. But the thing
I
is...
mean, that's how Magic would be running
Well,
this
first
shit.
off, Pokemon hates the
Secondary market. I know.
market, which means that anything that would incentivize the second, or that would influence the secondary market is actually negative to them because they're not...
Well, no, I'm not saying that
Fucker.
they're wanting you to go and buy packs so that you open.
That's cute.
I know, right?
Buying
They're
packs?
wanting you to buy packs so that you open.
What
it.
packs?
I-
Where do I get these mythical items?
Yeah, they're pretty hard to find.
Actually, there's a bunch of Vivid Voltage at Walmart.
Yeah.
I bought one.
Do they have anything else interesting?
No.
Also,
They had some Yu-Gi-Oh! Some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins, but that was it. They don't even have Magic in stock.
oof.
Like, they only have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Sarg tins, which I thought about
Umble has
grabbing.
Vivid Voltage?
Oh yeah, and Umble, his
Yeah.
hometown.
Yeah, well, the game shop there.
I mean, we need
Nice.
a car first.
Yeah,
I mean, if anybody wants to donate like $1,000 to us, that would be really nice.
Oh, we haven't even talked about that yet. So there's this cute
Game
little thing
stores.
in the right-hand corner if you haven't seen.
Oh yeah, my
It's
little
our pet.
fire pet.
You can feed it by feeding it money.
Yes, you can donate to our channel. There's a link
Yeah, now there's a link,
in our.
and you can feed it with that money.
It's streamlabs.com/Connor the Wolf, are one word, and you can donate money, and it will make Helios more powerful
Yeah,
and happy.
because currently it's sad, which I know the feel. I'm up today and got an Aegislash. I don't remember what the Aegislash does.
I am so bad at this.
I do need to retool my Pikarom deck, so I have 2 decks. And then I do want to actually try to see if I can make this Mad Party thing be a competent deck.
I might try my hand at a dark deck. Maybe Eternatus if nobody claims it.
Not too bad.
I'm playing Sonic and yet we're discussing Pokemon.
Well, we were kind of talking about tabletop games in general.
Well, and then it got into me talking about the fact that I did that card video,
Yeah.
and that the Crobats were not notable, or were the only notable pulls.
Yeah. 180 does 30 for each, or 160 plus an extra 30 for each prize you've taken. That's not terrible. I mean, it's
It's like Gengar EX back in the day,
yeah.
with price count.
not the worst.
And I'm referring to a card from when EXs were a brand new thing.
Weak to fire is kind of a thing. I mean, it's actually kind of a big thing because Bucephalon's still a thing here. Which is ridiculous.
Damn you, Amy. You and your shonen women weaknesses. Okay, can we just address the fact that Amy is totally a shonen woman?
I was eating a dumpling, sorry, what?
I said, can we just admit the fact that Amy is just a shonen woman?
She's not from a shonen.
You wouldn't say Sonic's a shonen?
No.
You wouldn't say, like, Sonic... Oh, you're right, Chris Thorndike is the shonen woman.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Chris Thorndike is actually the shonen woman in that.
Yeah, that one is a shonen, isn't it? Interesting. But yeah, grass is at a pretty weak state right now. With both steel and fire being good against it.
Yeah. What was Steel's original resistance was psychic,
Yeah.
which was still kind of bizarre in my opinion.
Yeah.
That was a pretty random one to give it. You know, nobody ever has a resistance to colorless. Nobody ever has a resistance to colorless.
Yeah. Or a weakness.
No, that's not true. Dragons. Dragons have a weakness to colorless.
Why?
Because they're weak to themselves. And dragons being grouped back
dragons are weak. Yeah, that's right.
Now that dragons are being lumped back in with colorless, I think that they're going back to the colorless weakness.
I doubt that.
But I remember playing Pokemon when I first... Because dragons for the longest time didn't even have a weakness.
Yeah, and that's what I'm betting they would do.
But when I got back into Pokemon after a long hiatus from the game, or from the TCG, I should say, I've never stopped playing the video game.
Yeah.
Way to go, Amy! Shonen women.
But I mean, you don't see like bug or like grass types getting a weakness to colorless because of flying types or something like that, you know?
Although it's totally a valid one.
Yeah, especially since bug is also lumped into that.
Yeah. But it's easier to give grass the fire weakness, just because it's the more prominent one we all think of.
Yeah, plus you don't want an Orangaroo or something like that hitting you for weakness.
Okay, but yet you're gonna get hit for weakness by a Delibird for being a fire type.
Yeah.
I can't believe I fucking did that.
He did do that. And I was just, you know, not gonna say anything about it.
I'm just saying that there are definitely issues in typing balance with Pokemon. In some cases that don't make sense. I.e., you know...
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Water and ice being lumped together, although they don't even share any properties with each other.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that ice is just frozen water.
Yeah. But also, you're not wrong that if a Orangaroo is attacking, someone's in a desperate spot.
Yeah, I mean, if you're attacking with your colorless Pokemon, you are kind of in a desperate spot.
Unless that's the
unless it's unless it's Mega Kangaskhan EX.
Actually, that sounds fun. I want a Kangaskhan V and V Max deck where Kangaskhan just ruins people. I want it.
I don't ever want to go back to those dark days.
Okay, it doesn't have to be Kangaskhan.
I don't know. The problem with colorless Pokemon is the fact that they can use any energy, which means that for the most part they are free to use any energy acceleration cards that exist.
Oh no. How unfortunate. They get to play with, fair cards.
Okay, usually the energy acceleration is warranted. There are restrictions. You have to play the specific typing in order to use the cards.
Well, a lot of cards say that you have to attach it to a certain type Pokemon nowadays.
Welder says you just have to attach fire energy to a Pokemon.
I thought it was to a fire type.
Nope.
That's funny.
You
But-
can
Oh no, someone else could use Welder. How unfortunate. That's not fire.
I could literally play Welder and use Snorlax if I wanted to.
Oh, no.
And a lot of people actually are cited using Welder just to specifically accelerate energy to colorless Pokemon.
So?
Or to just add energy for colorless attacks
So?
to accelerate them faster.
That's completely fine in my
And it's a
opinion.
draw 3 on top of that.
That's completely fine in my opinion, because it's already a draw 3 and accelerate energy in a fire deck. Why can't it be like that in another deck? You know? Plus, also, if they're playing multiple different types of energy accelerant that's not just in one typing, that means their deck is full of just a bunch of different random energies and cards that kind of are designed to go with it. That can be
That
awesome.
could be fun, though. I mean, I did try to play a rainbow deck once. I was playing Immortal Ho-Oh EX.
Well, there's a lot of things that you could play a rainbow deck with those, what are they called? The crazy, what are they named? The Jirachis from it?
The Amazing Rares.
Yeah, the Amazing Rares.
Not all of them are worth playing, though.
Yeah, but there's like some of them that have like absurd attacks if you can pull it off, though.
I know Jirachi's actually a really good one, a good
Yeah.
example.
I thought like a Rayquaza or something was
People
really
are
good.
actually playing Rayquaza.
Yeah, I thought he was really good.
Rayquaza.
Like, it was like stupid good for some reason.
I know it's definitely on the watch list for people. Cards.
Yeah, but it cost like 4 different types of energy or something.
I think it was grass, electric. I thought it's just its basic energy types.
No, it's basic 3 plus 1. So
I know
grass,
it-
electric, fire, and something else. I think. I'm gonna look it up.
We're gonna go look up Rayquaza Amazing Rare.
Yeah.
Rayquaza. This Rayquaza is totally normal. I am dying a lot.
You are.
It's not my fault Amy sucks. Blame Sega. They need better female protagonists than Boobs the Bat and Amy Rose.
Oh no, it's only 3. It's grass, lightning, and fighting.
Who are they fighting? Rayquaza never used fighting energy before. It's used grass, electric, and I think fire have been energy types that it's used.
Yeah, it's 80 it's 80. Discard all energies attached to this Pokemon. It does 80 for each energy attached to it, or discard it this way.
Interesting. So you just accelerate a bunch of energy to it.
So you'd probably play, one to get the grass, electric, fighting, and then you do whatever the best energy accelerant is. That thing's $30 right now.
I mean, it's a good
Why?
card.
Why?
It's probably, for one, really good and expanded.
I guess.
Well, no, hear me out. You have a... well, no, it's not for each energy different from it. It's just it's just all energy discarded in this way.
Yeah.
Which means you can use Welder to attach 2 more energy to it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, you would just go,
However, I mean, it's only a one-shot. Unless you can figure out a way to accelerate. Well, I mean, Jirachi's an option.
yeah.
Amazing Rare Jirachi. Once
That's
you get the energy...
ability, yeah.
Once you get the energies onto Jirachi, Jirachi can accelerate energy.
Yeah. to get. So, the Rainbow VMAX Secret Pikachu from
It's like $400.
is a $400 card. A cool $400.
I know. Reach into your wallets for that one, guys. I don't know why anybody wants... I mean, is it good?
Followed by the Pikachu Full Art one. The Pikachu V Full Art.
And this is all Vivid Voltage.
No?
This is...
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought we were specifically looking at Vivid Voltage.
Yeah. Let's see here. For... What does this do? For Triple Lightning, you may discard all energies from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 150 more damage, and it starts at 120.
But what's crazy is that the normal one isn't worth that much. The normal print of Pikachu VMAX.
I'm up here with this next one, though. Nissa is at $40.
Oh, Nessa.
At Secret. I agree with this one.
I mean, I have a...
My waifu, for sure.
I mean, I have a B.
Yeah.
And she's only worth 20 at Secret. Although Nessa might actually be a good card, though.
Put up to four in any combination of water Pokemon and water energy cards from your discard pile into your hand.
Yeah, that's
busted.
really good.
That's busted.
That is a, that is an ordinary rod for your hand.
That's busted. I mean, only water types, but who cares?
I mean, it's still... Rayquaza.
Galarian Obstagoon Secret, because it's a shiny.
Yeah. There's also a Oranguru shiny from that set. I was really hoping to pull the shiny Oranguru.
Oranguru Secret. B. Yeah, she's at $25.
Yeah, she's not really worth any much. Although it could get me another Jirachi.
Yeah.
Because Jirachi's what, like 20?
I don't recall. Leon.
A secret rare?
Yeah, Secret, yeah.
Oh man, I would love some.
$20.
I would love some secret rare Leons.
Actually, his full art one's more expensive.
Than his secret?
Yeah, at $24.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Why is why is a lower rarity more expensive?
That's a good question.
Maybe people just like I mean, sometimes it comes down to art,
Yeah, I mean,
like preference.
They removed the whole stadium and stuff behind him in the secret. It's just a rainbow effect.
Oh yeah, that's how the secret rares work.
Yeah, so I like the whole stadium look to him. So maybe that's it.
Although I wouldn't lie, I would love some promo copies of Battle Sense Charizard
Yeah.
from because that's all Darkness Ablaze.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, Leon is Vivid Voltage. That is Vivid Voltage.
Yeah.
Still.
Here's the Jirachi, right? Yeah. It's a $17.
Wow. It's dropped.
Yeah.
I could trade my B for one pretty easily.
Yeah. But then you give up a good waifu.
It's not a good card, or it's not a usable card for me though.
Fair, but you'd be giving up a waifu, I'm just saying.
I'm okay with trading waifus for power.
How dare you?
Because they're not Flannery.
If
What?
your waifus are trash.
What's wrong with Flannery? She's awkward. She has the first day jitters.
Her gym sucks.
She's a fire gym.
Her gym sucks.
How dare. We can't be friends anymore.
It's legitimately just Sabrina's gym gimmick. So it sucks.
If I recall right,
The little holes that you teleport through?
that's Liza and Tate.
No. Liza and Tank was a arrow maze.
I could have sworn it was a warp maze.
Fight me. Now I have to look this up.
I thought you couldn't see in Flannery's gym.
No, that's Broly. Or whatever his name was, with Makohita.
That was Brawly?
Yeah.
I thought it was like super misty in her gym or something because of the hot
I mean,
spring.
it was, but there was also the holes that you teleported through. I don't know how to spell Flannery because I'm an idiot.
I mean, you're an idiot for not liking her. How dare you not like Precious?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Damn it. See, someone even had to map it out. It's a teleporting maze.
Is it?
Yeah. See? So you start here, you teleport through this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, Emerald fixed it, so it's not as bad.
See, because like I said, I don't remember it being that bad, but I played Emerald.
Sapphire and Ruby, it's a fucking teleport maze. Exactly. Like 100% exactly like Sabrina's. Except for the trainer isn't set in the middle, he's in one of the panels and will surprise you if you walk near him. Where there's just 4 nodes and you have to pick one. And then Liza and Tate, let's see if this helpful little thing because it has them all. Oh, Liza and Tate's just a fucking I'll fight someone.
Is that what?
It's the teleport maze. Like, it's just...
Yeah, I could have sworn it was a fucking teleport
Okay, I have to show you it in freaking...
I could have sworn Liza and Tate was a teleport maze.
Well, it's not really a teleport maze. It's more like you teleport and then you use some arrows to kind of travel through the maze or whatever.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Here, this is Liza and Tate's freaking maze. Okay, so yeah. Let's see if I can get a good image of this.
You know, we're
Here,
discussing
see,
this
see,
and
see.
like nobody sees what we're doing.
I can fix that.
No.
Okay, you don't want me to?
Because then we have to go into the settings and shit.
No, I can just... But here's Liza and Tate's gym here. You enter here, and then there's suddenly just a shit ton of arrows. And you're like, what do I do? And then you just walk on them, and it's the stupid spinny platforms from,
The Rocket Hideout.
yeah, Rocket Hideout. And you're like, fuck.
See,
And then you
I
have
could
to...
have sworn everything was different, but again, I played Emerald.
Yeah.
I was the privileged child, I guess, of
Yeah, right.
Pokemon, I guess.
Right here is, yeah, here. This is, Flannery's gym, and you can't see it at all. But this is Flannery's gym and Sapphire. There's just a bunch of fuck off dudes hanging out in holes, and you just walk by
Okay,
them
fuck
and they
off
tell-
dudes hiding out in holes.
Yeah, I know what I said. But yeah. And then in Liza and Tate's thing, you would have to step on those things and they would rotate and push you in front of stuff. And then you would have to hit a button to turn one of the arrows the correct way. And then they just destroy you with douchebag Pokemon at the end.
Yes, they are assholes with their Pokemon, no matter what you do. Especially if you choose Blaziken to start.
Yeah, but they're also like... I don't know. It was a nightmare going through with a Swampert too.
How?
Soul Rock plus a Sunny Day plus Solar Beam.
See, I remember specifically, like, being like, okay, I need, you know...
Like, if you didn't one-shot them with your Surf, like, if you were an idiot child like me and didn't come in over-leveled, and you didn't one-shot them with the Surf, they've set up a Solar Beam, a Reflect, or, then a Sunny Day,
fuck, I hate
Reflect, and then
this.
Solar Beam you on the next turn. And then you're sad.
Damn it! Okay, so maybe I had a better core understanding of Pokemon growing up.
I was a dumb child. What are you talking about?
Like I said, I think I had a better core understanding of Pokemon.
I mean, I understood things.
I
was just
just-
a dumb child, and and was way too impatient to like actually train my Pokemon properly. You know? And then when I started actually training my Pokemon properly, you know, I still wouldn't sit there and grind. Because I hate grinding. Especially in Pokemon.
I think it's hilarious that we were discussing Pokemon just so...
Well, what do you want to talk about? Sonic? Blech.
I mean, we're playing Sonic.
So? I'm having you discuss things with me, which got, you know... Which is like half the point of this.
Half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Motherfucker! Fuck!
Pork chop sandwiches?
No, just fuck. Just fuck. Just fuckery.
Fuckity fuck.
All the fuckery.
Or some other tabletop games where we're gonna play.
Okay. So we've got the surprise game coming
Surprise game?
that we backed on Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, that will be cool once it hits.
I don't really want to give it away. I feel like that's part of the excitement will be to unveil the new game when it comes out.
Yeah. I still have to put together all the Star Wars stuff.
Fuck all kinds of duck!
I have to put together the Star Wars Legion stuff still.
I'm gonna tell you what, you probably don't want to fuck a duck.
No, probably not. They have corkscrew penises.
And vagina mazes,
Yeah.
which is why the corkscrew penises are
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be cool when we get the Kickstarter game. What else were we doing?
Star Wars Legion.
Yeah, once I put it together, probably wait till May. Because, you know, May the 4th and all that
Yeah.
good stuff.
Which may or may not also include some stuff about nerd shit.
What do you
Other
mean?
nerd shit. Because May is also comic book, or free comic book day.
Yeah, so we might do some superhero things too.
Yeah.
Um,
Although I may also be bitching about Archie Comics Sonic.
of course you will.
Hey, they fucked it over.
Of course you will. Obviously, War Machine and Hordes.
Yeah, Warmahordes. I've got Unstable Unicorns.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We just bought that. Although
If we
need
could get some
to
people
play.
over, we could play some other things too.
Yeah, that would be nice. Friends are a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
Which neither of us seem to
Have.
Yeah.
I mean, we really should have, you know, done the D&D thing.
But I've also learned how certain people are bad at communicating and explaining what's going on,
Yeah.
which has actually cost us some videos thanks to somebody inviting somebody else to something and then not telling them that it was televised.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we lost some footage because somebody had to ask us to pull it down or to take down our
Well, I mean,
stuff.
you would just explicitly say at the beginning to everyone.
Well, that was the thing. I even mentioned it, but the person playing also didn't have any audio for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, but like the whole point would be like if we were to do D&D, it would be very explicit to everyone involved
that we were a recorder.
that it would be recorded and streamed and things like that. So if they didn't want that, they would just have to deal with not being invited then.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Unless it's somebody else's D&D game.
Well, yeah.
God, I hate this boss with Amy. I've never beaten it.
What were some other games we were gonna play? I can't even remember anymore.
I don't know.
I do know we wanted to do, or at least I wanted to do a lot of War Machine and Hordes.
Oh, fuck all ducks.
Especially since I have two armies now, randomly. And then, games. If we could get more people together, we would do RDI as well.
Oh man, Red Dragon Inn would be so... Fuck all ducks.
Hey, that was like placed there perfectly.
Fuck all kinds of duck.
Yeah, the game is super fun.
It's one of my favorite games.
I like playing, crap, I forget his name. Lid? I can't remember. And the goblins that blow things up. It's my favorite.
You like Crete and Nitral, and then who else?
Yeah, Crete and Nitral, or Keat was his name, I think. I can't remember all the people I really like playing. The captain from what is it called?
Captain
The pirate
Whitehawk.
ones? Yeah.
From the ship expansion.
Yeah.
Captain Nighthawk's cool. I like Pookie,
Pookie.
the homicidal drunkard rabbit.
Yeah.
Best one in the game.
Best.
Ha! That's right, game. You couldn't get me this time. The problem is that Amy doesn't bounce like all the other characters do.
Yeah.
Like when she hits Eggman, she doesn't bounce. She doesn't have the same bounce that the other characters do.
Yeah.
I mean, she bounces a little bit, but she doesn't bounce off like. Yeah, but you saw how low her
Yeah.
her recoil was. She doesn't have the same. She doesn't get the same air as everyone else.
And obviously we're gonna do Pokemon.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! If we, get our poop together
okay, that was just lucky.
and actually get,
Well, there goes my last. Fuck! Did I have this much trouble with any other characters?
no.
I don't even think I had this much trouble with Sonic.
I mean, you beat it in like the first try with Tails.
Yeah, but at that point, I had already done it with Sonic, and that sounds so wrong.
It did.
Fuck. All kinds of duck.
What other games we got open here?
Well, we've got Joking Hazards, but that one's probably not safe to play.
Oh, it didn't matter.
It does when we get in trouble with with YouTube.
Man. A game I actually really wanted to get a hold of and play was called Snake Oil, because it's super funny. But, no one ever has it, nor is it easy to get, or get people to play.
Why is that?
I mean, just because it's hard to get anyone to sit down and play a board game nowadays.
Oh, because of 2020.
Yeah.
Because of Voldemort.
Yeah. But Snake Oil is a improvisation game where you're given 2 cards, and then one player is a salesman who has an identity given to him by a card. For example, one could be like, I am a cowboy.
I mean,
and you have to take 2 cards in your hand and put them together to make a product, and then sell to
isn't there
a
a game
cowboy that product.
Isn't there a game like that on Jackbox?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. But Snake Oil is like a really funny game if you can get people to actually go in on it. And, actually play.
Okay. What I have to do is watch for those shots.
What was that? A caveman one that was really funny?
Caveman poetry?
Yeah, caveman poetry. That one looked really funny.
Oh, fuck!
Wow.
All kinds of duck.
It was like he was following you. Hey, look, you got a game over.
Fuck all kinds of duck.
Okay. And then also we would have played Monster Apocalypse.
Yeah, Monster Apocalypse. I mean, we have Kaiju Crush.
Yeah, which is also
King
a
of
fun
Tokyo
game.
would be a good game to
King,
get.
King of Tokyo too, yeah.
We got Munchkin.
Yeah. These are a lot of games. Like, the reason I said Monpok, though, is because it's, you know, I think it's a 1v1 game.
Would anybody be disappointed in me if I skipped that stage? We're gonna say I beat it. Nobody
Okay.
say anything. Which means we're just going right into the end game.
Buffalo heads. Oh.
Well,
He died.
fuck.
Um.
It's all because she doesn't have a second attack.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't recall him shooting it at you.
he does.
I don't recall that.
On the final hit, it goes launching before... Or the second to last hit, it comes flying off.
I don't recall that.
Because you probably beat it faster than it could launch off.
I guess.
I still don't know how I'm gonna beat this thing. Other than just use my camping strategy.
Hmm.
And just realize that Amy sucks. Like, really sucks. Oh, fuck! All kinds of duck.
Well. Oh, and I would also like if people would, be able to regularly play a game. I would love to play either Risk Legacy, although fucking Risk.
No
or,
risk. I refuse.
Or Betrayal Legacy. Or Pandemic Legacy. One of the legacy games, of course, is what I'm talking about. But that requires,
People and dedication.
4 people to be dedicated to a schedule where you play one game a month. At least one game a month. Which, good luck with that.
Why?
But that's the same problem with D&D. Unless you do, one-offs where people are, setting aside 3 hours of their life so that they could, play through a full campaign.
That's not accomplished in 3 hours. What the hell are you talking about?
A one-off? Yeah, you could totally do, a 3 to 4 hour campaign in one sitting. Went for the bold strategy. Old
I
move cotton.
think bold is the only way to fight with Amy.
Old move cotton.
Amy's too weak otherwise. So I've just got to play aggressively.
It seems like the way to do it. Hey?
Amy's requirements are just aggressive fighting.
Speaking of aggressive fighting, we should pick up the rest of the Smash Bros. Characters and maybe do some Smash Bros. Except for we don't have to get Steve. We can ignore that one, right?
Well, now I'm just getting my ass kicked.
Aww. Zach says he wants to play Smash. Smash.
Oh, fuck all kinds of duck.
I want to play Sephiroth. That's what I want to do because I want to get my new main and learn him.
You're gonna also have that obvious $5.99 armor.
He doesn't have any super armor?
No, I said $5.99 armor.
Mm.
You know, you're gonna feel like you spent $5.99 on him.
I mean, you don't feel like that when you play Banjo.
No, but you feel like that when you're playing Joker.
No, not that much. When Hero? No, Hero feels like I paid $5.99 for him. Hero feels like it. Joker, not so much.
Yeah, but who's on top tier?
Yeah, that is true.
The Joker is, but not,
Hero would be a top tier if he was allowed to be.
No.
I mean, literally all of his moves are good. But yeah, Banjo does feel like you paid $5.99 for him when he has his wings. His Wonder Wings.
I'm just saying, Hero is all about luck. So, his entire thing is just a Luigi misfire.
I mean,
His
I love
entire
me some Luigi misfire.
His entire moveset is Luigi misfire.
Have you not? I just now realized my mains are Luigi, Hero, and Joker currently.
Okay, I'm just gonna say if you just want to play good Luigi, you play Pikachu.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
That is good Luigi.
No.
Yes.
First off, Pichu is better than Pikachu, and it's canon.
Not anymore. Pikachu got a buff that Pichu didn't. That makes Pikachu better than Pichu now.
Now they're about the same then. Because the whole point of Pichu was that he was smaller and faster than Pikachu, which he is. Which means that he has awkward hitboxes, or hurt boxes.
Pikachu's still awkward and small.
Yeah, but he's not as awkward and small as Pichu. And anyways, you don't play Pikachu for a better Luigi because Luigi has very interesting moves that Pikachu just can't do. I don't know if Pikachu has a 0 to death combo out of their down throw, but I'm pretty sure they don't. That I just can't do because I can't do the whole Zaire thing. Because it's really hard for me to understand. Hit him again. Yeah.
Oh my god, I did it.
And then also Luigi's funny. And Pikachu's not.
Infinite Luigi ladder.
And then,
Don't look at my dress, Sonic.
also, Min does. Actually, I was about to say, Min doesn't feel like you pay $5.99 for him, but actually, she does.
Reaches across the entire stage. Like
yeah,
Sephiroth.
her threat range is center stage. I mean, that's Sephiroth's threat range too, and he doesn't even have long arms.
No, he's just got a long sword.
He's got a big sword,
And muscles.
much big, and shirt. Sometimes.
No shirt. Sephiroth doesn't have a shirt. He has a jacket.
Sometimes.
Over his... He has a... It's either do you want his abs or do you want his pecs? Do you want his pecs or his whole body?
Fair.
Most people obviously are going to go for Sephiroth's whole body. And be like, what a beautiful man. Unlike that loser Cloud Strife.
I just thought of a thing that's really funny.
We all know Cloud uses that Buster Sword on his wrists.
Yeah.
Phoenix down when he accidentally cuts
Too deep.
cuts too deep.
Yeah.
Because he can't get over Aeris. Even though Tifa's just like throwing herself at him.
Also, Tifa is best girl. Fight me. Fight me.
I'd like to point out that she does just as much damage as all the other characters, and she punches.
Yeah.
She punches robots. She just punches them in the face and does just as much damage.
Yeah. But,
And backflip kicks.
Naked Shulk plus shirtless Sephiroth is like the best matchup ever. Because it's funny.
That's just weird.
It is weird. That's child.
Shulk in his boxers versus Sephiroth without a shirt.
All we need now is Arthur and from crap, what is it called?
Are we talking Ghost and Ghouls?
Yes.
Ghost and Goblins and
Yes.
whatnot? That series?
Yeah, we need that
The Ghost
Arthur.
series?
Yeah,
Where
because
his
then
armor breaks off and
now he's boxers. We just need him in the game, and then boom. Yeah, artwork. Yeah, I can't say the name properly. Why'd I call him Arthur? He's not Arthur.
I thought he is Arthur in some games.
He might be Arthur in some games. I'm not sure.
Because I could have sworn Marvel vs. Capcom calls him Arthur.
Yeah. E. Oops. There's not an E in Arthur.
GH.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Arthur.
E. Ghost and Ghouls. Oh, Goblin?
Well, there's Ghost and Ghouls and also Ghost and Goblins, and
I
it's
put
the
it-
Ghost and series.
Goals. Ghost and goals. I'm a dumb. I'm also tired.
Yeah, it's Arthur.
Yeah, it's Arthur. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. We just need him in Smash now. And then, boom, you have 3 beautiful men just naked brawling.
It would be an alternative costume, too.
Yeah, it would be. That or it would be like part of his mechanic, but that would be weird.
Then you'd get a Samus thing all over again. Samus loses her armor during her final smashes.
That's weird.
Yeah, in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the way you got Zero Suit Samus was to use Samus's final smash. And then you would switch to Zero Suit as a result. And then her Zero Suit's final smash was regaining her armor.
That's weird. Okay.
Did you never play Brawl?
Which one was Brawl?
The one on Wii?
Oh no, that one's garbage. Fight me.
Now the real garbage one is Melee.
Man, we're gonna have to fight the internet now. Is what you said.
Melee's garbage.
Melee is garbage. It's hot garbage, and if you like it, you're garbage. I'm just joking. Don't come at me.
It's garbage because there's like 3 good characters and they're all the same.
And they're boring. It's boring. It's not a fun game. It's very boring.
Like, you're either playing Fox, Marth, or Falco. And that's it.
Oh yeah, there was also a button you could hold at the beginning or at the start screen to play as
Yeah.
Zero instead.
Yeah, it was like down B or something you have to hold.
So it's kind of like Shulk and
You mean
Zelda.
Sheik and Zelda?
Yeah, Sheik and Zelda originally,
Yeah.
where you could like
But default selection was regular Samus, and
I see.
then her final smash would shift her between the two.
Interesting. That's weird. That game was bad, so who knows? It was on the Wii. The worst console ever.
You say
Fight me.
that, but there's the Virtual Boy,
Fight
the Wii
me.
U. That's about it. That's about it on Nintendo's flops, the Virtual Boy and the Wii U.
Well, when it came to the flop of the Wii U, it was just because I was pretty sure it was like most people that it was just an extension of the Wii.
Yeah. And they didn't heavily... But it was also frustrating to develop for.
I like the Wii U better.
Definitely...
I would agree. The Wii U is better.
I do like the Wii U.
It's
And
better
it was
than a Wii.
definitely a missed opportunity for Pokemon Snap.
Yeah. Which they haven't rectified with the Switch.
Yeah, there's no news on it yet.
Yeah.
And we still don't have any news on the MMO.
What MMO?
Pokemon Unite. The
MOBA?
yeah.
I thought they canceled that.
No.
I was pretty sure that
It was
Pokemon Day is coming up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are not doing Pokemon in February. We're gonna do Pokemon in March because let's be real here. Pokemon.
He also needs a break from this is destroying him. So we're gonna wait until March. I know it's a long way, which means you're gonna have to wait. But
What I was gonna say is Pokemon's anniversary is at the end of the month rather than closer to the beginning, and Valentine's Day is at the beginning of the month. So I thought it would be more fun to do romance-related games, which is why I bought Catherine Full Body,
Quathrin.
which we will be playing.
But yeah, I was pretty sure they canceled the MOBA because people weren't really happy
No,
about it.
it's people are asking where it is.
I was pretty sure when they aired it and showed it, people were very upset, so they stopped talking about it.
Well, now people are angry that there's no information.
Well, the internet needs
But there's
to
also not been
fucking
any
figure
information
out
on
the problem.
Pokemon Sleep.
Who? Oh, yeah, that thing's garbage. I would hate that.
There's no information on Pokemon Sleep, new Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Unite, or even what the next Pokemon game is going to be. All we have to go off of right now is the Pokemon 25th anniversary logo. That is it. That's all we have.
Pokemon Day's coming up. So, maybe something that... I'm just saying, I just don't want them to make another Pokemon game. I just want them to add more DLCs to Sword and Shield.
I would be totally okay with another remake title.
I don't want another remake title. Keep them in the past. Keep them in the past. No one should have their fun.
Nobody should have fun.
No. No more remakes of the garbage first gen. No more remakes of the garbage second gen. No more remakes of the garbage third gen.
Okay, fuck you.
Fight me.
Fuck you.
Fight
Johto
me.
is great.
Johto sucks.
How does
Balls.
Johto suck? Heart Gold and Soul Silver are arguably
Sucks
some of the best
balls.
releases.
No.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver are some of the best Pokemon games.
No.
Yes.
Just no.
Yes, and you
No.
can fight me on that one. I will defend that platform till my death.
It is garbage. Why is it garbage? Because it's just a remake. It's garbage. All it does is add it, take an old game, upgrade it, and then slap on the current gen mechanics. Boom, new game. It's garbage. I hate it.
They built the game from the ground up.
Ooh.
Yes, it is the Johto games.
It's literally the Johto games with current gen mechanics. Who cares?
Heart
Fine.
Gold and Soul Silver were remade completely.
Yeah, but it's the same mechanics as crap. What are they called?
Yes, it was the same as Diamond and Pearl mechanic-wise.
Yeah. So who gives a crap? Just go play Diamond and Pearl. Who cares about following Pokemon? I don't care.
They also added new things to the game.
Like,
Well, they made a better GTS in that game for some weird reason. Better than Diamond and Pearls.
meh,
They used
forgettable.
Platinums.
Forgettable.
And there was the better Pokemon Safari Zone.
Who cares?
They fixed the issue with transferring Pokemon in those games. Instead of having to wait 24 hours, you had an unlimited amount of transfers.
Who cares?
If you want to move your Pokemon up from Game Boy to DS, you care.
I wouldn't want to do that anyways because I don't own any.
Well, I do.
And
'Cause
you
I
just
own
can't let go
Emerald.
of anything. I'm just joking.
You can just shove it up your ass, Power Rangers, boy.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But I don't take
Mr.
my Power Rangers with me everywhere.
You would if you had any.
I'm just saying if there was a game where I captured and traded and trained Power Rangers, I would just leave them in the GBA game and then just continue to play the new gen with new ones. I wouldn't even bring them up if I had the option to. Fight me.
The purpose of bringing them up is so that they don't have to keep reprogramming more Pokemon into the game.
Meh.
Because, if you can bring over your Typhlosion from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, then they don't have to put in a reason for you to find Cyndaquil in the next game. Because you have Typhlosion.
So it'll show up eventually. This is the dependence on the national dex that
You don't need the national dex
No,
if
no,
you can
no,
transfer Pokemon up.
Yes, but yes, you do. Because the fact that they're no longer in the game at all, including the national dex, means that you can't move them up because they're no longer in the game. This has created the expectance of such problems. Because you can constantly bring your Pokemon up, people always expect that they will always be there no matter what. And that caused problems with Sword and Shield. I'm just saying, if that wasn't a thing...
Okay, you can't say that you aren't butthurt that some of the Pokemon you like aren't present.
I mean, yeah. But I'm not gonna say that I would bring them up from another game.
I mean, you would if that was your only option. Would you not?
No.
If
I
you
would just be like, well, I guess I don't get an Absol. I guess I don't get a Honchkrow. Shrug.
you would leave it in. You would leave it in the last game it was in. You wouldn't.
No, because I wouldn't have it.
Why would you not have the last game?
Because I don't.
But you do.
No, I don't.
You have Sun and Moon.
I guess, yeah.
You have Moon. You have Sword.
Yeah,
You do have the last generation game.
I guess. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying, it's just...
We've been arguing over Pokemon for God knows how long as the Sonic Advance demo reel
Yeah.
keeps rolling.
I'm just saying, the fact that you can bring Pokemon up constantly constantly creates the expectation that there will always be a national dex, which has become a problem in Sword and Shield. And I also think that it's kind of narrow for people to be like, well, I always want to play with X Pokemon, so I'm always going to, period. And then it's like, that kind of doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I mean, most of the games didn't let you transfer until after you beat the game. So you were forced to work with whatever Pokemon were.
Fair.
You had to obtain the National Dex before you could transfer.
Fair.
Which means you were forced to play with the in-game Dex first.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Pokemon Sun and Moon where they kind of fucked that up. Because in Black and White, let's actually start with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. You had to get the National Dex before you could even trade Pokemon from Fire Red and Leaf Green over.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just...
Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you didn't get the transfer function until after you beat the game.
This is also because I didn't have friends, nor do I had any other means.
More reason to have held on to the previous generation game.
How would I transfer it and move it up? Because I only had,
You take your DS, plop your Game Boy cartridge in at the bottom,
Nope.
plop Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, or Soul Silver into the top.
Nope. Did not work.
That's how it works.
That's not how I was never able to move any Pokemon from Sapphire into a further up gen.
You have to do it through Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum.
Yeah, and I had Pearl. It just never did.
Because you never went to the place to do it.
I guess not. I don't know.
Because there is a specific place that's like, hey, you can move up 6 Pokemon a day from your boxes in the previous game to this game. Do you want to do that? And you're like, hell yeah, I do. But you have to beat the Elite Four beforehand.
Yeah. I was aware of all these things, but I still never was able to.
Well, that seems like a failure on your part. Not
Plus,
on...
also, I didn't care about anything in Sapphire at all. Like,
there are so many great Pokemon from the Hoenn games.
I'm thinking of them. I got nothing.
There's Swampert and Sceptile.
I do like
Blaziken,
I do like Swampert.
Mightyena,
I do like me and Mightyena.
Zigzagoon, Absol.
I hate Zigzagoon until it's Galarian. I love an Absol, yeah.
No good Pokemon, my ass.
There wasn't that many.
I like Salamence and Metagross.
Salamence and Metagross can eat a dick.
And Flygon.
Flygon can also eat a dick, but for separate reasons. Not because it's too good or anything like that. It's just bad.
Hoenn has to have some of my favorite Pokemon in it, as the generational wise. Region wise, I love Johto.
I hate Johtos. I hate it.
Which is why I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver are perfection.
I
Not
think-
only did I have my Hoenn Pokemon at my disposal after beating the game,
Garbage.
but I got to explore Johto in an upgraded setting with new experiences that were not present in Gold and Silver previously.
I hate Johto with a fierce passion.
It's because you had to collect 16 badges and you're lazy.
Yes, that is part of it, but the other part of it is I hate Johto. I hate that there's only 60 something or some small number of new Pokemon,
There
and
was
then
100.
then they recycle old ones multiple times. I hated the stupid storyline.
100 is a pretty average number of add-in Pokemon.
For a small dex. They don't add in 100 all the, as like, this is how many we add in. No, sometimes they add in a lot, and sometimes they add in a small amount. That was a small.
Most of the generations add in 100 or less.
No.
The only ones that added...
The following one added in 120, I thought, 160, somewhere in that range. And then the one after that added in like 80. And then the one after that added in 100 and something.
No.
Yeah, like they had... When you look at the Pokemon decks, or the Pokedex,
okay, Sword and Shield
they add in a small one first, and then they add a big one, and then a small one.
No.
And it's a common... Like, if you look at the graph, if you look at a graph of new Pokemon added from each generation, yeah, over 100 in X and Y.
I'm saying that, like, Sword or... generations 3 and 4 were ridiculously massive.
Yeah. 4 I don't think was that big, but...
They had added in, like, removing any, which they actually did in Hoenn and Johto, or in Hoenn and Sinnoh, they did remove a lot of duplicate Pokemon.
Yeah.
The dexes were almost entirely comprised of region originals. But honestly, after Black and White, which was X and Y, they were extremely small add-ins of about 100 or less. So X and Y was tiny, Sun and Moon was tiny, Sword and Shield is tiny.
Okay, let's see here. First gen was 150. Next gen was 100. Next gen was 135. Next gen is 170. Next gen
107 for Gen 4.
107, yeah. I'm just saying, the graph goes big drop, small drop, big drop, small drop, big drop, small drop, big
small
drop.
small
That's
drop.
That's bigger than this one, so big. And then
If you can
that one's small, but that's because it's the current gen and they removed the national.
I mean, if you can call 80 big
Comparatively to 72, yeah. But I'm just saying that from the jump from 1 to 2 wasn't very many, and then the jump from 2 to 3 was a lot, because they kept all of these Pokemon from these two also in this game.
Not really.
So if you looked at an overall available number of Pokemon per game, you had 150 in the first one, which, obviously, 151 if you count the stupid Mew, to 251. Then you had an additional 135, which is, 35 more than the 100 from Gen 2. And because of that, I hate Gen 2 just mainly because it was a very disappointing and boring game.
It was supposed to be the last game.
Well, they didn't do a very good job of that, like making it a good last game.
It was fine for being on slightly upgraded hardware. You do know that the Game Boy Color is barely more powerful than the Game Boy, right?
I don't care. Like, that doesn't inform or, change my opinion on the game. I'm just saying Gen 2 was terrible.
I think Gold and Silver are just fine.
I think it's a terrible game, and I hate the remake. Not because I've ever played it, because I haven't, and I'd probably love it if I played it. But I've never gotten to play it, and I'm salty about that, and that's why I hate it.
Well, I would say that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are perfection because of how much they improved on Gold and Silver. Taking the events of Crystal rather than Gold and Silver,
Ugh.
as well as adding in
I hate Crystal.
Sinnoh, or the Sinnoh influences of the games.
Influences, as in just all of their mechanics.
And is that a problem? They took
Yes.
what worked in Diamond Pearl.
No, not what worked. Not what worked. What they had. And just shoved it into the next game.
It's a far...
I don't think they...
If you presented me If you asked me would I rather play Diamond and Pearl or Heart Gold Soul Silver, I will tell you I'd rather play Heart Gold Soul Silver.
I mean,
It also had one of the best card generations in my opinion.
what?
The Heart Gold Soul Silver expansion in the trading card game, some of the best cards.
Don't know.
Some of the most diverse plays that didn't require Pokemon that had over 300 HP.
Don't know. If I were to be forced to play Gen 2, I would probably want to play Heart Gold Soul Silver 2 because Gen 1 just hurts my eyes and it makes me angry in general. Like, the first 2 generations actually make me vividly angry.
I find the pixel art very charming.
I hate it. I hate Fat Chew. I hate it so much. I want to punch it.
Okay, but Chungus returns as a Gigantamax.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
I think Fat Chew with the little fur belly, or with the little
I want
different
a
colored fur or patch of fur on it, and it's only a Gen 1 Pikachu in blue Pokemon Red and Blue.
Yeah.
Fat Chew is only in Red and Blue.
I know.
It's in no subsequent Pokemon games.
I'm aware.
Starting with Pokemon Yellow, all Pokemon sprites were changed to look exactly as
Like
how they
the
appeared
anime.
in the anime.
Yeah.
And actually, I like the little Chungus Chew.
Yeah, the lack of physical special split. Yeah.
Okay, but again, this is why Pokemon's Heart Gold and Soul Silver are still better. And I would say that Heart Gold Soul Silver is one of the best Pokemon games ever.
Nope. I'm only debating this just because I've never played them, and I'm salty I've never
Well,
played them.
statistically speaking, the Black and White series is like the best competitively.
Ugh. Kill me now.
We're talking stats and the break.
My poor Keeler. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I would like to kill myself if I had witnessed more Black and White competitive battles. Or even play through them. I would kill myself.
It's not a bad experience.
It's a terrible experience.
I don't see how.
Do you like Talonflame?
Yes.
Well,
Talonflame's
you're
not from
part
Black
of,
and White.
You're not wrong. It's
It's
from
from
the next
X and
gen.
Y.
Yeah, it's from the next gen. But
You-
I'm fine.
You scrub.
I'm fine. You got me there. But I didn't really care for it still. And Talonflame's a problem, and I hate Talonflame.
X and Y.
I know. I'm aware.
Now, if you were to ask me what one of the most disappointing titles I played was, I would actually say it's Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I like what they added to the game, but they didn't bring enough to the table to make it a just wildly different experience. And they played too hard on like this weird different dimension shit.
I don't know. I've never played that one either. I never played any of the remakes of older generations.
I find Fire Red and Leaf Green to be enjoyable
Oh, I
because
played that one. I didn't like that one. I take
fixed-
that back. I like that one.
it fixed the problems of Pokemon Red and Blue.
In that they're bad games.
Red and Blue aren't bad games.
Fight me.
Unpolished, but not bad. It fixed the problems of Red and Blue.
Oh yeah, they did just give you Latios and Latios in that game, yeah.
And let's be real. Let's Go is pretty boring. So, as far as a definitive Kanto goes, Fire Red and Leaf Green is where it's at.
I like Fire Red and Leaf Green. They're fun, and they have the nice little pixel style of, Sapphire, Ruby.
Okay, that's because you're running on 32-bit hardware.
Yeah, which makes it nice and look like if I was to sit down and watch and like want to play through a game, I'd probably pick that one if I had to pick a Kanto game. Although I do like Let's Go because it's easy, fun, and just a nice little jaunt, and you get to have this stupid little Eevee that you can call Jack McButt, and then you're just happy.
You can just play Pokemon Emerald.
No,
Hell, just play
Emerald's
Pokemon
cool.
Fire Red and Leaf Green and have your Eevee walk with you the entire way.
but you can.
You could breed an Eevee and trade it over real quick.
Yeah, but you can't have it be your cute little mascot that hangs out with you all the time.
I mean, you could. You just have to switch him out of battle real quick so he doesn't die.
I guess. Yeah. And then for Gen 2, I would probably pick up and play Hearts Gold or Soul Silver just because I hate how the original Gen 2 looks. So
I was never saying that Gen 2 itself was perfect. I like Johto as a region, though.
I hate Johto as a region.
And that's why I really like Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Oh boy, do I hate Johto as a region. Not only are all the gym leaders just trash, just vile pieces of garbage, and I hate each one of them.
Okay, what did the
Except for Bugsy. He's great.
Okay, we have a ghost gym leader.
Yeah, Norman's or not Norman. What was his name?
I don't remember.
I think it was Norman.
No.
No, Norman's the normal dude.
That's Gen 3.
Yeah, from Gen 3.
Get good.
Fuck, what was his name? Fuck, what was his name?
I need to switch games.
Yeah. Fuck, what was his name?
I have drank too many Pepsi. I am
What?
too much caffeine in me.
What was that dude's name? It's bothering me now.
I'm just saying. We had a...
Which was frustrating because he had a Gengar with Shadow Ball.
I was
Fight me.
trying
Yeah.
to get to the point of we had... I mean, Whitney sucks, but there's always that one gym in
but-
every game.
Yeah, Morty, that was his name because it's mortality.
Or
Yeah.
Mortician.
Yeah. But it was Faulkner. Faulkner sucks. He has fucking mud slap. Go suck a dick, Faulkner.
Why is my Pokemon Emerald, or my Pokemon Leaf Green all gooey?
I don't know. Then there was Bugsy, who's a precious cinnamon roll who should be protected. Then there's the goddamn Whitney.
Her and her bovine whore.
Yeah. Jasmine. I forget. Jasmine.
Wasn't she the one with the lighthouse? The
Oh
lighthouse.
yeah, fuck her too. How does she sit on that Magnemite? Because there's the little...
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody makes that statement. It's
But
not
also
funny
just
anymore.
fuck her. I hate her.
It's not funny anymore.
Yeah, I hate her. Chuck, I hate Chuck. His stupid Poliwrath is bullshit. Morty, he has a Gengar with a Shadow Ball.
This was before Gengar was good.
Yeah, but my stupid adolescent mind was like, yeah, Stantler's got this.
Stantler does got this if you have Earthquake.
Nope, didn't have Earthquake.
Well, that's see, I'm
But
starting
I'm
to
just
learn
how
most
does
of your Pokemon frustration.
no. How
comes
does
from the
Stantler
fact that
get
you don't know
Earthquake
how to
by
play
the time
game?
you battle Morty?
I don't know.
Because he doesn't.
You can have some type of ground move on it.
Pierce is also a dick. And then Clara was a Kingdra.
Yes.
Kingdra. That's my answer to that one.
Get a Kingdra of your own. Or a Gyarados.
I had no friends. I couldn't trade
Or get a Gyarados and
for a Kingdra. That's another thing. They double down on the whole trade evolution Pokemon in Johto, which makes me angry as well. Because I already hate trade evolution Pokemon, but they double down on it with fucking metal coats and dragon scales and go fuck you sauce. Fuck Johto.
See, so what it comes down to is that you're salty that you were a friendless child in school.
I was a very big friendless person, and it made me so angry and sad that I could never have these cool Pokemon because no one would have given it like two shits and would play these stupid games so that I could just have my damn Kingdra.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah. Slowking was another good example of them.
I love Slowking.
They tripled down on fucking stupid trade evolutions.
I don't know why I love the Slowpoke line so much.
I love the Slowpokes. They're great. But Slowking, every time I see him, I still have this small little back of my mind frustration because, you know, how was I supposed to get it? Fuck you, that's how. The same with the Porygon line.
We're gonna switch games, and I don't know what game now to play.
The Porygon line makes me want to, like, hurl something through a wall. Because not only do I have to do it once, I have to do it twice.
Okay, but that's Gen 4.
Yeah, I still didn't have friends by that time.
You were in almost high school.
Yeah, and by that time, everyone was too busy, you know... By that point, everyone was too busy souping up trucks, banging chicks, or drinking beer, or whatever fucking stupid football players do.
I don't know what they do. I didn't hang out with that crowd. I hung out with the gamers and nerds.
There were none of those! You know what the group of gamers and nerds were?
What?
Me! And no one.
Let's see here. What would be fun to play right now?
Yeah, it is the only level 1 Pokemon that you can have.
What?
That's a third stage.
Oh, Porygon?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
What do I want to play?
Also, for some reason, my dumb adolescent mind couldn't figure out how Smeargles worked as a child.
The sketch?
Yeah. So, when I finally did get a Smeargle in Gen 2, it just only knew struggle.
Congratulations.
And I was like, why isn't it using anything? Or why can't it learn anything?
Why? Because you would inadvertently outspeed whatever it was with sketch?
Yep.
Or you'd sketch a bad move?
Oh, I sketched Splash at least twice. At least twice.
Then that is what we call failure.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know, right? Smeargle and Sword and Shield would be crazy.
What?
Smeargle and Sword and Shield?
Oh, yeah.
With the new legendary from the Tundra region,
Okay, let's talk about
he'd
the
be
fact
a
that
monster.
Smeargle got legendary moves banned.
Yeah. I mean, he would get this one banned, too. 130 perfect... 130, 100% accuracy? Hits both enemies? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Smeargle would also get that ban. Just saying.
I mean, Smeargle...
Water Shuriken.
Where's my Switch?
Where is your Swatch?
Oh, there it is. I'm in the Charizard case.
Yep.
The new Charizard case.
What you playing?
I'm going to change to something else, more lively. What time is it, actually?
Well, it is about 2 in the morning.
Oh,
we gotta
fuck
get
all
up
kinds of
early,
stuff.
so we might have to go to bed now.
Man, only my new job didn't start at...
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna call it quits tonight,
Oh
guys.
no, he's lonely. I mean, I could probably stay up and do something stupid.
Well... You're still gonna have to kill the stream and start up a new one.
No, I know.
Or change the name of the stream.
I can do that from right there. See the little edit button right there? You can just go boop, and then you'll change it all right there.
Well, if you want to do that, I'm not going to stop you, but I have training tomorrow.
But that's at 5.
I don't care. They still expect me to wake up stupid in the morning.
Yeah,
Stupid early in the morning.
I should probably go to bed too, but I also could just paint something in here.
I mean, you're the one who was going to paint, but then didn't.
Yeah, well, I interacted with chat and then we argued about Pokemon.
Yeah, that was a lot of talk about Pokemon for playing a video game, or just for playing Sonic.
I guess we will call it because it has been 2 hours of us.
Yeah,
doing
most
that.
of that was just complaining about Pokemon and less about video gaming.
Fight me.
Okay?
And
I win. Because you're not going to hit me back.
I will not.
And I could just keep lightly tapping you until I eventually wear you down.
I guess that's gonna be it for tonight.
Alrighty. Good night, folks.
Night. Thanks for stopping by.